What's up, TikTok? It's your girl, Alana Michelle. Okay, we about to do a 2025 recap, Instagram style, starting from December 31st. Pause. I was in Florida in front of a Tesla. You know the vibes. I was vibing out in Florida. Like, if you ain't been to St. Pete, you got to go. Okay, and then here come January. Okay, as you know, a lot of y'all might not know, but I'm a performer. Like, so here go, like, one of the first gigs of the year. I was at a award ceremony and they asked me to come do a performance, and you know your girl had to kill it. Come February, y'all know February Black History Month, I got to meet Dr. Umar. He came and he spoke. He had the people going crazy, and at the end we got to take pictures with him. You see me in my little fur, you know what I'm saying? Then I also went to a Pistons game. Y'all know I'm in Detroit area. Had to go to the Pistons game. I made me a friend, y'all. I just moved to this area. I made me a friend. So me and her be hanging out. That's us hanging out. I had another performance. You know what I'm saying? Black History Month is like a good month for performances. March, I went to this amazing event with other dancers, got to network. I decided I was going to make a giant egg that I was going to burst out on this stage. That was that. Had to do a little photo shoot for another show I was doing. Then boom, I'm also a dance teacher, so had to make sure my students could get a real cultural dance experience. Definitely had to get some grant funding for that. Y'all, I went to Washington, D.C. and was able to present some of my dance findings and my dance research at their conference, the African American Association of Blacks in Higher, American Association of Blacks in Higher Education Conference. Boom, April, we just keeping the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, still teaching, still performing, still educating, still being in the community, just like tens across the board. You know what I'm saying? Making impacts and all that, making money and all that, doing my big one in April. No games. Even to the point where I ended up pulling some ladies together for just a single performance that we did. That jump was so beautiful and amazing. Then May came, y'all. I was literally sleeping on a plantation in May. I went to a Gullah Geechee experience. I learned more about Gullah Geechee culture, and that was amazing. Then in the same month, I went to Yale and I presented some of my work at Yale. Y'all look at my face. I was like, what? I'm at Yale? I would have never thought I was going to be at Yale. Like, no, but that job was lit and it was amazing, and I'm so thankful. God bless. June came, and I ain't gonna lie, June was like, I was thugging. In June, I was living off grants. I was Airbnb-ing it out, and I ain't gonna lie, it was some nice Airbnbs. But I was hustling, girl, boy, child. I was hustling. But I had made a friend, and my friend took me to go see the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert in Detroit this summer. And y'all, I cry. If you know, you know. I love Kendrick Lamar. SZA, me and her got the same name, so yeah, she cool. But that was amazing. Like, oh my gosh, I think that had to be like a big highlight of the whole freaking year. Like, going to be able to see SZA and Kendrick in concert. Like, I literally shed a tear. It's embarrassing. But no, continue on with the good vibes. I was in Detroit. Like, I was really on my tourist stuff. Like, I went to the museum. I went to the library. Like, I was just touring around. And then at the end of June, I took my nephew to Legoland. We had a ball, y'all. I was on my auntie vibes, on my rich auntie vibes. I had got him a little flight. We went to Florida. We was vibing out. We was having a good time. Like, look at the picture. But then, okay, after that, in July, y'all went to Ghana. Oh, if you don't know, I'm taking a group of people to Ghana next year. If you want to go ahead and hit me up. But yes, child, I flew to Ghana, and that is I lied. This experience was the top tier of all the things that I did all year. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I was in Ghana for 2 weeks, and then like, it was a week at a time, so it was like a week in Benin in between. And this clip is of us driving from Accra to Cape Coast. This clip was also from, I think it was from Benin. Yeah, it was in Benin, y'all. It was this like woman warrior statue that was tall. It was just, I was just like, bro, if we had stuff like this in the US, they would be scared of us. It was like something, it charged me up when I seen this black woman warrior statue as big as, like, oh my gosh, it did something to me. Oh, this was also in Benin, y'all. Benin was scary. I ain't gonna hold you. I was scared of Benin. They got that voodoo magic stuff, and I don't know. I guess it was a funeral that had happened this day, and they was wilding out in the middle of the streets, and somebody did a backflip and knocked this man over, and he was on the ground, and there go the officers and stuff. They was trying to help him up, and everybody was just looking. It was just crazy. I was scared. I didn't even want to get out of the car. It was crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you, but I mean, eventually I did get out the car, and it was a good experience. Look, they was getting down, they was getting down. I had danced with them a little bit. The people on the trip, it was a bunch of ladies that was on the trip with the group I went with. Oh my gosh, this was like an unforgettable experience, bro. Like, yeah, that's why I'm like, I gotta take another group with me. I gotta take a group with me the next time I go, and it's gonna be dance centered, so every place we go, we gonna have some dance. This was in Ghana. When I came back to Ghana, I went to Tamale, and them ladies taught me how to twerk for real. Like, they taught me how to shake that around for real. But anyways, by the time August came, I came back to Detroit. In the summer, Detroit be lit. I ain't gonna hold you. It be too much going on. We got African World Festival, everything. So, but yeah, I had ended up really getting touched by the girls in Tamale, and we ended up doing a donation for the girls' school in Tamale. And so we raised, I think we raised like $1,000 for the girls for their supplies and their uniforms. And then September came, child, I was trying to go back to work. I had just started my own dance program. It was a community dance program. I collaborated with other dance professionals, and we did 12 weeks. I'm telling you, September came, I'm just working. I'm performing. I'm teaching. I'm running my own dance program, like doing all the things. Like, I was like, damn, I'm really doing this. The ball is really rolling. Everything's really going. I'm just going with it. This is a little video. You can probably watch this video. Well, you can watch that video on YouTube. Oh, I also went to Michigan Fashion Week. Listen, clock it. I'm going to New York Fashion Week come 2026. Watch. Mark my words. I will be walking in New York Fashion Week this year coming up. Okay, October came, and I was able to go to the Detroit School of Arts and teach them some choreo, which was so amazing. And then I also performed at Detroit's African American Museum, the Write Up Museum. And I was still running Afro Dance Therapy every week, y'all. It was a lot. October was a lot. And yeah, it was just amazing. I ain't gonna hold you. I have no complaints about October, And I was just so lucky to be able to come across certain people, to be able to get certain experiences and opportunities. I'm telling you, October was definitely one for the books for sure. And then, boom, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. This was another one for the books. Zeus Network booked me. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't booked me directly. I had an agent. But they booked me, and that was a good event because I got to go to the after party, and I was with Lemmy and the girlfriend. I can't think of her name right now. Scotty with the hottie with the body. And then, okay, lastly but not leastly, this was the community event I did at the end of the year, and it was just so amazing. My Afro Dance Therapy program went good, and I just know next year is gonna be amazing. Like, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. Big on big lineup, big vibes, big everything, big.